Good morning, everyone. This is Julie. It is Tuesday, November 7th. It is 4:30 in the morning pre-market. A very quiet session so far. Um, Small range day yesterday. The white lines above are quarterly levels, 15,235 and 15,265. There's plenty of time in the quarter to break the quarterly ones and allow this to move up to the higher one. So I have different ways to make the distribution. I have a 3 month, I have a 90 day, I have a 12 week. And so we can get up into these higher time frame or the way that the 90 day and other distributions want these once these breaks, and I do think they will break to the upside, and I'll walk you through that right now. So here's the monthly, and you can see we're already trading above the monthly one, trying to get to the monthly two, and a double top for that spike and in the October. Um, if we do fail here, it will be because of that quarterly one rejecting right there, and that's at 15,265. On the weekly, you can see we're right in the middle of the weekly range, 395 to the upside, 14,979 to the downside, and we're bounded by these weekly twos catching support. Um, Actually, that's a weekly three to the upside. So we're hanging on this ledge of the weekly three from last week's euphoria. 7 day three. 7 day three. So we're on top of the 7 day three. So there's your flipper line to the downside. Anything below 15,143 would start backfilling that prior range. Anything above, and we've got a trend continuation Santa rally. We are sitting at that quarterly level, and I want to mention to you it's also the mean for today's 0 DTE 15230 Q1BX3. So we're right in the middle of this range, and you can see actually 240 would bring us to the bottom of that at the money, and then bring it back to 220. So between 240 and 220, and those are the lines that you see on my chart. And then you go in the money and out of the money. Or yeah, here's at the money right here. Sorry, this is like the opening range. Here's at your money, 250 to 290, and then it goes in the money. So we could go potentially all the way up to 300 before turning around and to the downside down to 170 before getting outside. So just keep an eye on that. CC informs us that we're in a small ball, which we are, and to look for smaller ranges. So since we have this 7 day three holding up price, we're probably going to go flat into Powell. Anything, of course, above this 265, I would be very bullish. Okay, sideways is the mantra for today. 14,937 on the bottom. And daily, I think we already looked at this. We're just flat in the middle of the daily range. 142.50 to the downside, 305 to the upside. And here's that Globex range showing yesterday could not even get out of the Globex ones. Caught the Globex 1 on the low and the Globex 1 on the high. And we're just going sideways in this really small range, really between 15,161 and 258. 161.75 and 258.50 for the NQ. There's your straddle. Here is the 7 day threes. You can see 14,850. We're trading outside that. Here's your 15,205 where we currently are. This is a different way of looking at the 7 day threes on the daily bar. And The weekly three is way up here at 15,759. So the 5 day um, three or the 4 day, we had a holiday. Um, it's how many days are in the trade session, sitting way up higher. So that is your draw. So I would look to see if there's any, volume sitting around 15,750. So I'm going to bring back our pricing sheet, click on that volatility that will bring up. So we really don't see anything beyond 300, which is at the money and the money line. So they're flipping it. They're planning to flip it back down at 300. So we would never get anywhere near that today or tomorrow. Open interest, 250 are the calls for the upside. And that lays right in line with our lines right here, right in the middle. 248.75 is a Globex 250. And then here I have a line above it at 265, which is our quarterly ones. So 258, 250, that would be our upside targets today. If you're doing options, want to trade some spreads, weekly threes at 15,767.75 and this 14,606 to the bottom. Monthly, 14,352 or 14,310 to the bottom. 709.50 to 16,890.75 to the upside. 709 and there's another one behind it. 739.75, so 740. You're just sitting right in front of that 750. So here's the quarterly three. Plenty of room to move up or down. 16,655.75 for Santa Claus year end. Or hold on to your sombreros, 13,640, 12,927, 12,324. So that does it for me. Thank you so much. Let me know if y'all want to see a different market or what you would like to do for the morning charts. Talk to you later.